Hey guys, hope that you're doing fantastic. So, if you're new, I just chit chat sometimes on this channel. I know I'm being monitored, so it really doesn't matter at this point. I have nothing to hide, ever. Anyway, but I wanted to just share something. I went to the post office the other day, and two people, actually, I was standing in line and decided, oh, screw this, I'm just going to leave. But while I was in line, I noticed there was a woman there that had a mask on her face, and she was holding her little baby in a carrier. And the baby had no mask on at all. Really bothered me, considering that we understand what's going on supposedly all through the land, and we all obviously are seeing people getting tested and they're dying, supposedly from this COVID-19 stuff that's happening. And actually, all this stuff is prophecy, actually, is going on. I believe that very much so, but at the same time, look at all this stuff, and first of all, let me just establish something, sidetrack here real quick. The divine tells us that if we fear him, that he'll protect us in all of our ways. Okay, he's our healer, he's the great physician, he's all that kind of stuff. But just sidetrack from all that, just understanding that people are supposed to be using a mask and all that kind of stuff, and for a parent to be in a federal building, the post office itself had a something on their windows stating that it was mandatory to wear a mask, which everybody in that building had a mask on except that little baby in that little carrier. It bothered me. I was just like, screw this, I'm out of here. It just aggravates me. I get aggravated righteously, really, not because I'm just like, does people use their brain anymore? I don't know. Anyway, so I walked out of the building, got into my car, and started to back up, and there was a couple getting out of their vehicle, and the woman apparently was driving the vehicle, and the gentleman who I guess was the person's mate was getting the child out of the car, and both of the adults had a mask over their face, and the child didn't have crap around them. Fixing to go into a federal building. As far as I'm concerned, it's a federal building because it's post office. It's supposed to be, federal fence where mail is concerned, right? Well, so here is this couple getting out of their vehicle, and the father, I'm just assuming that it was the father. It could be anybody at that point. It could have been anybody. But anyway, again, here's two adults having their face wrapped, but the child was just like with nothing. What the heck is going on here, people? And why wasn't that acknowledged or called out or anything? I mean, don't people care? Obviously, people don't care about their children. Some people. I'm not trying to point the finger at everybody, but there are people out there that don't freaking even use their head. Oh, I'm in it for just myself to wear a mask here, but my kid, I don't care about it. I mean, it literally, this baby in the inside of this building was in a carrier, and it literally looked like maybe, I don't know, maybe just a couple months old. This baby was just a couple months old. And then the second incident, as I was leaving, this child was, I don't know, it was old enough to walk, okay? I really have a problem with that kind of stuff. Really pisses me off. People don't care about the children in this land. They're all just about themselves. Those parents literally they care about covering their face, but not their babies. And I know most people say, well, my kid wouldn't keep a mask on. Well, then keep them at home then. Apparently, if this thing is really that bad going on. First of all, personally, I'm only wearing it just out of respect of what we're supposed to do, or by our leaderships telling us to do. Personally, I don't feel that I need to wear a mask, because my fear and my dread I have towards the divine. I revere what he says. He is my fear and my dread. Okay? No amount of any kind of sickness gonna come upon me if I'm keeping the commandments that I'm hearing my divine tell me how to walk in this land could ever touch me or anybody else. Okay? So God bless the little babies that the parents are just literally neglecting to keep protected. Okay? If this thing, obviously, apparently people have so-called died over this stuff. Okay? I'm not saying that the COVID doesn't exist, but it does not exist for those who will keep the commandments of the Most High, who will fear the Most High, who will revere the Most High. But my finger, as far as where the true law of love is concerned, and pointing the way where the true Torah and the true law exists, it is against the wicked who are so selfish about covering their own face but not even paying attention about their own child. And again, like I said, for somebody to say, well, my kid wouldn't keep a mask on, well, then shame on you, because if you believe that something's huge going on in the country, but you would cover your own face but wouldn't cover your own child, then you're a piece of crap in the earth and you deserve to die. Not that child. May the divine cover that child and put you down then. And I really want, I meant to come home the other day and to report about that. And obviously, if you're listening to this, it got uploaded. I'm just laying here on my bed. I'm tired and fixing to go to sleep, and that just was hitting my mind again. And I just wanted to say something about it. Just to vent, to get it out of my own system, because it really ticks me off. It really, the selfishness in this country that people just take up on their own self. That people just don't even pay attention to crap what they do. And no, I understand nobody's perfect, but when your babies are concerned, don't you think that should be like the number one priority? Well, by God, if I have to wear a mask, well, then my baby's going to be really subject to this stuff. Nobody loves their children anymore. By God, that pisses me off, and it pisses the Most High off. It really does. P.S. Piss. Right? Anyway.